A study from the NCSA found that most people know that their cell phone is not nearly as secure as their PC, or could be. And what we would encourage people to do is think now about how you're going to secure and back up that data should the inevitable happen and it become out of your hands. And then, of course, you've got to look for security from the provider and also aftermarket applications.
This free new software, that being the operative here, helps parents keep track of their kids online. And more importantly, it changes the way we communicate with them about their activities on the internet.
It was overwhelming to parents. You would get a list not only of every website the computer visited, but also advertising and other links that were showing up on each page. Parents get the option here not only of seeing all the activity, but anything requiring parental attention, it shows up in red.
At what point are you really invading your child's privacy?
With young kids, you always want to know where they are in the real world and who they're talking to and who they're playing with. And it's got to be the same on the internet.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And I think there have been more people affected, more data in the past at some of these hackers, some of these break-ins, but this was kind of scary in the information they received, emails and stuff like that. How does this compare, you think, to some of the things we've seen in the past? Pretty serious?
Well, there's two reasons why this one is a big concern. First of all, it's the largest data breach in U.S. history, and that's certainly the estimate right now. So it just has the capacity to affect a lot more consumers. And then additionally, what those hackers have are your name, your actual name, not a username, and your email address. And they also know which brands you have relationships with. So the opportunity to target you in phishing email messages is very good.
Well, what exactly is phishing, and what do they plan to do with this information?
Well, phishing is a kind of spam or unwanted email that you might get that has some kind of bait, some kind of allure for you to click through to a website or give up private information, maybe a username and a login, a password, or worse, credit cards and social security information.
And what we've seen in the past is some of these lures that they're using look very authentic.
Oh, they do. And for the average consumer, you're not going to be able to spot a fake phishing message in your email from a real legitimate message from a brand you do business with. And so we always advise customers not to try and figure out real from fake, but always go to the website yourself. Don't click links in email.
The way security experts put it, this phishing scam about the death of Osama bin Laden is a pretty big deal.
It's spreading rapidly online in a number of areas.
Marian Merritt is with antivirus software maker Norton.
We saw threats at Norton. We saw threats spread within 3 hours of the announcement.
Let's show everybody what it looks like if they haven't seen it. And for those who have, this will look very familiar to you. What is it?
It's a link to see exclusive video of the execution of Osama bin Laden.
Click the link on social networking sites, emails, or fake web pages, and
either it simply spreads to everyone you know in your social network, or you've downloaded malware to your computer. Cyber criminals live to take advantage of our interest in news events and spread these threats. So you just innocently run a web search on, here we've done Princess Kate Middleton.
Internet safety expert Marian Merritt conducts an online search that'll likely be repeated a lot between now and this Friday's royal wedding.
My search came upon a site where Princess Kate Middleton in crisis. Sounds pretty good.
But if she clicks on the link, she'll infect her laptop.
I really think this could be the Super Bowl of scams.
We're already seeing royal wedding related malware. We're seeing poisoned search engine results, and spam is starting to build. I wouldn't expect the average consumer to be able to detect a scam until it's too late. So the best practice still remains, type in a web address yourself for stores you know and trust, where there's a phone number you can call if you run into trouble. And then I also recommend this time of year people check their credit card statements with frequency.